Hi Virgos, welcome to Golden Truth Tarot. Now let's get started with your April reading. The first week of April is going to be a week very stressful, lots of thoughts, lots of insecurities, doubts, sleepless nights. It's going to affect different Virgos in a different way because, of course, this is a general reading. For some of you, it can just be a week where you don't feel well, you're spending time at home, you are feeling unmotivated, you're feeling bored, you're feeling like nothing is working the way you want to. For others, it can be something more severe, Virgos, where I see depression, anxiety, suffering from mental illness, not feeling physically well as well, especially if you have been diagnosed recently with something that concerns you. You're worried, you're anxious, you have all these different thoughts. It's hard for you to find the solution, to find why this is happening to you, why you're going through this. And we're dealing here with a 9. 2025 is a number 9 year. 9 is all about spiritual transformation. It's all about releasing anything old, anything that doesn't serve you. So even though you can't see the solution now at this time, in the long run, you're going to understand that this was supposed to happen for you to release this in order for you to move on to a next level in your life, to get that spiritual upgrade in a way. So make sure you're prioritizing your mental health. This is a time to start therapy. This is a time, especially if those feelings have been going on for a long time and you're constantly suffering from insomnia and having difficulties focusing, concentrating, anything of that sort. For some of you Virgos, I see you going through a divorce, and it's stressful. You're thinking about all the different things that you could have done differently. I should have managed things in a different way. I could have done something else, or I shouldn't have married this person, and tormenting yourself with the past is not going to help anything in the present. All you can do now is focus on one day at a time, focus on the present, because any decision you make in the present is going to build your future, and that's all that matters at this time. That's the only thing that you can control. Don't focus on whatever happened in the past. There's also shame for some of you Virgos, something that is happening around you that might not even be something that it's personal that you did. It can be something that someone else very close to you did that involves you as well, and you're trying to help this person and you're doing everything you can to be there for them. But it also involves shame. You don't want people to find out. You want to keep this a secret. You want to solve it in between closed doors. It's something very personal that involves your family. This is someone close to you. This is someone who you really love, you really care about. It can even be someone's health that you're concerned. So if someone close to you was diagnosed with a difficult disease, with something that can be life-threatening, and then you're completely focusing on them and helping them or doing anything you can with them. And the difference between the first week to the second week is going to be physical in your body, because you're spending all these nights thinking and having problems sleeping, and that lack of sleep is going to reflect in the second week in your body, in your mood. You're going to feel so tired, you're going to feel so overwhelmed. You have a lot of pressure on you. A lot of people rely on you, a lot of responsibilities, especially if you constantly suffer from chronic pain in your neck, in your shoulders, in your lower, in the back of your head. That's a sign, that's a spiritual sign that you have a lot on you, a lot of responsibilities on you, and that's why you constantly, chronically, you just have this pain in your neck, in your shoulders. It's a reflection of everything that you have to do. So this is a time, Virgos, to ask for help. Ask for help from family members, if others can help you, from friends, from anyone, especially if you're going through a divorce and there's other people who have gone through the same thing and they can help you. It's a difficult journey. They can be there for you. And at times, make sure to pause, listen to your body, take a break, do what you can without overly doing, because you're at 10. 10 is, once you get to that place, you might have days where you can't even physically work. You're so tired and so exhausted, or feeling so unwell. So always check with yourself. Always make sure that you are okay, that you're not pushing yourself to the limits. I also see in the third week that a lot of the reason why you work is so much, it's also connected with finances and money, because there's something unexpected that has happened that you didn't account for. As I said, it could be something that someone was involved in, something legal trouble. Now you're paying for a lawyer. Now you're paying for someone's hospital fees. There's a lot going on that you're even embarrassed to ask for help, to borrow money, to let people know. You're trying to solve everything yourself. And you're concerned about finances, you're concerned about money. This is a big expense. This is something that you're going to have to really try to figure out how to fix and how to solve. The number 5 also tells me that you have a lot of fear based on finances, because maybe you struggled in your childhood with your parents. There was a lot of lack in your home, and now you're constantly have this scarcity mindset, this fear that you're not going to be able to have enough for yourself, or something's going to happen and you're not going to have enough. So I see that a lot of you Virgos, you want the best for yourself. You work really hard. You want the best car. You want the best clothes. You want to live in the best location, and all of that costs money. So there can also be stress that you're adding on yourself, just worrying and being concerned all the time about different things. Now the last week of April is a week where you might even try, if you are in a position where you need help, because the expenses are so high that you just can't cover everything yourself. So some of you are going to try and apply for a loan, or see what your options are. And it's not going to be beneficial for you, because either the interest rate is going to be very high, the conditions of the loans are going to be something that it's not going to be beneficial for you in the long run. So you might decide to not go that route and try to find a different way. I also see difficulties that have to do with the system, especially if you're dealing with the hospitals, the government, institutions. There is a lot of things that you can't control. There's a lot of things that are just going to be processes, procedures, just they're going to be dragged on and on and on and on, and every time it requires time, it requires money, and that's part of what it's going to cause you to feel very, very stressed and overwhelmed during this process. And if you have someone close to you who can help you financially, you know that it's going to come with strings attached, and you don't want to deal with that. You don't want to owe this person anything. You know this person is going to make you repay them 10 times more. So yes, a lot of you are very, very prideful, Virgos, and this is something very personal. This is something that you want to solve yourself, and you have the ability to do so. It's just going to be a very emotionally stressful, charged month for you. And from the Oracle of Animals, the message is elk, and says stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Everyone has problems, everyone goes through different things, so let those intrusive thoughts, oh, why is this happening to me, my family and everything, put you down. Stay strong, maintain your dignity. People are going to treat you with the same respect that you treat yourself. If you show signs of weakness, signs that you're devastated, then they might feed off of that. If someone doesn't like you, they might use that against you. They might feed off of that. But if you show that you are strong, that you have complete control of this, and it's part of why you stay up at night, Virgos, because you just overthink everything, overanalyze everything, because you don't want anyone. You do this in your privacy. In your privacy, you might cry, you might have moments of feeling just completely overwhelmed, but on the outside, the next day, no, you want people to see you as a winner. You want people to see that you have everything under control, that everything is it's going to be okay. That's very important for you. You have a lot of pride, and you're going to manage this in a wonderful way. Also, the elk is a sign of being protected from the divine, especially if you happen to see during this time a deer or an elk. Take that as a message from the universe, as a sign from the universe that you are guided, that you are protected, that you will be fine. It's just a difficult time, and you're going to go through it and get on the other end in a better position. Okay, Virgos, this is everything that I see for you for the month of April. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a like, a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.